Hi YouTubers, this is Shandice and I'm coming to you to document my weight loss journey. I'm interested in the gastric sleeve. I started my journey on November 12th of 2012, and what led me up to this point is in July of 2011 I was diagnosed with diabetes, which was a big wake-up call for me. I'm 5'2". At that point, at my heaviest, I was 223 pounds. I'm now 212 pounds. Um, Now, to some, that may not seem like a lot, but when you're 5'2" and trying to carry that type of weight around, it's miserable. So, in any case, on November 12th, I went to my first initial seminar with Dr. Turnquist to discuss the gastric sleeve and other procedures to find which one would be best for me. He thought that the gastric sleeve would be a better procedure for me. I agreed. And from there, I went to set up my one-on-one consult. And so what I tried to do was set everything up 2 weeks apart. In meeting and going to my one-on-one, I met most of the time with the bariatric coordinator. The bariatric coordinator went over the insurance requirements. She actually gave me a checklist of those things that I was going to have to do on my part in order to meet the requirements for my insurance company. Now, each insurance company is different. The requirements are different. Some people have a longer checklist than others. For my checklist at this point, I was fortunate to only have 3 requirements that I needed to meet. One was the surgeon consult, one was the nutrition consult, and the other was the psychologist consult. After meeting those requirements, taking care of those things on the checklist, what happens is the bariatric coordinator has 14 days to send off to the insurance company. The insurance company has 30 days to respond to those things that I did on my checklist. So after meeting with the bariatric coordinator, Dr. Turnquist came in to ask if I had any additional questions from when we met at the seminar. And if I didn't, his answer was, okay, see you in a couple of months. And so I was kind of happy to hear that the process can sometimes move a bit faster just depending on how fast paperwork is turned in, how fast of a response you can get from your insurance company, and what requirements you need to do in order to get to that part of the surgery. So after meeting with the bariatric coordinator, my next appointment was with my nutritionist. I met with her, and that was actually my first time ever meeting with a dietitian. And in meeting with her, the meeting was very informative. She showed me different foods and talked to me about those things that I would have to do pre-op in terms of what foods that I would need to start eating, what are some of the things that I need to start backing away from, just kind of getting my body and my mind conditioned to know that the habits that I used to have, I can't have them after surgery. So we talked about pre-op, and we also talked about those post-op things that I need to do. She gave me a host of things, one of those things being a bag of vitamins that are actually given from the Bariatric Advantage program, something that you can order later, but she did give me a pack of vitamins to try. I was very excited to know that they actually make iron tablets in chewable, but all of the vitamins from multivitamins to the calcium, everything was chewable. Very tasty, very fruity. If you've ever tasted a Flintstone vitamin, for the most part, they taste it like that. So I know that I'll definitely be ordering from from them later on after meeting with the nutritionist. And let me just say this, she was very encouraging, very supportive. It was never at one point where she tried to deter me from having the surgery done. After meeting with the nutritionist on December the 12th, I then met with the psychologist. I was a little skeptical, a little hesitant because I didn't know what to expect. I thought that this was kind of going to be like an I got you moment. I kept thinking, well, what are some of the questions that they're going to ask? Am I going to answer them right? And basically, when I got there, they made me feel really comfortable. It was basically a bottom line, hey, you're not trying to commit suicide or anything like that. They just kind of wanted to know that you were sane. They asked a lot of family questions. What led me up to the point of wanting to have the surgery done. So it was really laid back. Again, like I said, I felt really comfortable. One thing that I didn't know that I was going to have to do a paper-based test. So I did do the test. I actually had to do two. They were both probably 100 and something questions. After completing the test, they told me it would take up a week to send it back to the bariatric coordinator. I then followed up with the bariatric coordinator to find out that she had gotten the results. So on yesterday, actually, she did mail my things off to the insurance company. So now, you guys, it's basically a waiting game. It can take up to 30 days for a response. And if it's approved, I can then move on to my preliminary testing, which for me will be the upper endoscopy and the gallbladder ultrasound. So I'm actually looking forward to continuing my process. In about 30 minutes, it will be New Year's Eve. So I want to say to you guys, Happy New Year, because I know I won't talk to you before that time, but have a happy, a blessed, and prosperous 2013. I'm looking forward to coming back with more videos on my journey, and just being able to be of service to someone who is considering doing the same thing that I'm doing and others have done. I have enjoyed watching all of you guys' videos, and just stick with me to see where we go from here. But go into your 2013 with big ideas and big dreams and big goals, and talk to you later, guys.